Hi to all my gods and goddesses, emperors and empresses, princess and princesses, bitches and bitches. I don't know, y'all. Today is just a little, I don't know. Today, I got a couple things to talk about today. Firstly, the children. And I know I spoke on this yesterday about telling the motherfucker no. But the reason why it's hard for us to tell a motherfucker no, I'm just lighting an incense. Calm my nerves. I told y'all, today is just one of them days that I just want to kick somebody in the fucking face. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. I don't nobody out there breaking their leg, kicking nobody in the face. Shit. But anywho, thank you Almighty. Thank you ancestors. Thank you universe for incense. The simple things. Incense and Wendy's. Thank you. Oh, I thought you just eat fruit. Stay the fuck out of my business. I keep telling y'all ass that. If you must know what it is, don't worry about it. Get you what you eat. Nah, that's just a fish sandwich, y'all. Confirmation. Anywho, the reason why half you won't say no, can't say no, because when you were younger, you didn't have the opportunity to. That's why you get so much anxiety now. When it's time to say no, y'all get a bunch of anxiety. Why do you think that is? And I'm mainly here right now for the children. Thank you. It's getting on my nerves. It's flaming hot. I'm mainly here right now for the children. Because the children are the future. We say this all the time. In church, they say it all the time. In school, we say it all the time. We damn near say it everywhere all the time. But we don't really give the children a voice. And that's why when you get into adulthood, you don't have a voice or you cannot speak up for yourself. Because you don't give the children a voice when they're younger. And let's just be honest here. A lot of us don't even like children. The sun just got brighter on that. A lot of us don't like children. But the moment they get up in age past maybe 18, 19, 20, we start liking them a little bit better. And they're not children anymore, even though mentally they are still children because they never could speak for themselves properly. And you don't have to take my word for it. I'm sure there's someone in your family or that you're around or a grown-ass man or a grown-ass woman who never had a voice. You see the flunky, not calling you a flunky, but they treat you like a flunky because you're still mentally a young child who could never speak. You never grew up in that area psychologically. Damn, that's deep. No, that's real. That's true. I'm telling the truth. And if you look it up, you will see. That's why probably emotionally came to mind when you're emotional, or you don't show affection, or it's hard for you to say I love you, or it's hard for you to give hugs. You didn't do that as a child. You was blocked off from that. So that means in your adulthood it's going to be a little bit harder for you to show affection and for you to show emotion. It's the same thing with saying no. And that just took me in the mind of how and why people can even molest or rape. Touchy subject. Molest or rape little boys and girls because someone is always trying to speak for them and never letting them speak for themselves. Stop letting family members that your children don't even know run up to the, or the family member running up to them, hugging your children, your child looking like, what the fuck? And or your child begins to cry and you still force them to hug that cousin, that brother, that sister, that grandpa, that grandma. And the list goes fucking on. Stop forcing your children to hug people. This is a form of rape, whether you know it or not. I remember when I was in the park one time, and it was a grandmother, she had her grandchildren. And nobody ever spit game to me like this. Don't get me wrong, we have a lot of molestation going on in our own families. We're not going to knock this because truth is truth. But the lady told me she never forced her grandchildren to hug or none of that because that's a form of rape. If you do that, how would they speak up for themselves? We grow up and get raped and don't say nothing about it. When we're older, people are like, damn, you're older. Who gonna rape you? We act like rape isn't real. We act like molestation isn't real. You got that extra shy daughter over there because somebody took advantage of her when she was young. Let's be real here. Yes, it's a touchy subject, and the truth, it hurts. The truth will hurt at first, but at least it makes you think. So the reason why we can't speak up for ourselves in adulthood and let people take advantage of us in adulthood because of trauma-based stuff that happened in our younger years. And if you study for yourself, you will see the pattern of which there is. Truth is truth. At the end of the day, truth is truth. Whether you think, this too much. If you gotta hurry up and click off, then you got some inner child wounding to heal. Because the reason why people act so shy, you got that one girl that acts super shy. Damn, she won't give me no ass, bro. She act real shy. 9 times out of 10, she's been molested. And you pushing up on her like her attacker. So she's smiling, but deep down she like, damn, he making me uncomfortable. Just the same with men. So that's all I had to say right now for the moment. Cause like I ain't trying. I got my food, but that just came to me real quick. Stop running from truth. This is the age for truth. Nobody can't hide from God. You can't hide from God, not no more. Truth eventually shines bright like the sun, like some diamonds. Which diamonds you really reflect. It's time to reflect. Let's shine. Nothing to feel ashamed of. Never feel ashamed of your past, and don't let people. Never feel ashamed of your past, and don't ever let people make you feel ashamed for what you've been through. Your story needs to be told to somebody to help someone else. Nothing to be ashamed of. That even happened to me one time when my second child's father, cousin from Alabama, I never met him. He runs up to my daughter and just pick her up. I felt uncomfortable, but I didn't say anything. Because I didn't know no better. But in my head, I was thinking like, why is he picking her up? And first of all, she can walk. But I didn't say nothing. It was fear. I don't know what the fuck it was. But we have to protect our children. People that we have children by, they've been through some childhood traumas and stuff. And they know if the cousin or the brother or the sister or whatever are molesters, or what they done as children, and we follow the same pattern in which we went through as children, but it don't dawn on you until basically it's too late. People that we have children by don't tell you the true, don't tell you what they went through as a child, but you jump into a relationship with these people, and when you find something out, some people kill the people that did it, or I'ma kill them. Some people go into a depression mode. It's however you handle pain of finding something out, that something that serious. And some of us don't take it seriously. Some of us laugh about what happened to us as a child, but deep down be in pain. And I don't know who I'm talking to on today, but don't make your children, let them be so independent. Let them be independent. Stop doing everything for them. Let them begin to do some things for themselves. I seen a 5-year-old cooking. Let your children learn how to be what they're going to be, the best light that they could ever be. Encourage your children. Don't talk down on them. Don't call them bitches. Don't call them hoes. Don't call them dumb. Don't call them jack of all trades. Oh, you the jack of all trade, but you the master of none. Do not talk to your children that way. Do not discourage them. That hurts. And I don't know who I'm talking to, but a lot of people be mean to children. And it's time to stop that altogether. It's tough, don't get me wrong, because some children have irritated me. But I never talk down on them. I never disrespect a child. I respect children because I know how it was when I was a child. And all I wanted to do was be heard. Stop doing that to children. It's okay for them to say no if they don't. It's okay for them to voice their opinion. It's okay if they want to pick out something for them to wear. When my children were young, all of my girls, they wanted to decide what to wear at 2 years old. And my last one, Ariana, she was deciding what to wear at 1. And I let her. Because that's where your voice starts. Okay? Because y'all, I don't like to get too emotional on here. Y'all know that. So I'm going to bat them eyes. Because we are strong. We got love. But we must put it into action. And stop just saying it. And pay attention to us. And reflect. God is watching whether you think or not. The time is now. Okay, deuce, deuce. Kiss, kiss. Talk to y'all soon.